An old country house in the hills outside London was the centre used to bring together these young people from around the world. It was 2 years ago that the organisers of the influential forum in Davos asked the British Council in Bern, the Swiss capital, if they could help inject the spirit of youth into the gathering.
The thing that we're trying to work on most is really to get them to open up, to be able to present their ideas in a public forum, because for most of them, of course, English is their second or even third language, and it does take just practice already. If you're not speaking in your mother tongue, to present fairly complex ideas about activism, about being proactive, about thinking socially and ethically. So I think that's one of the important things, but at the same time I think the program that they've got will also help them to think laterally, to get away from their own personal hobby horses, which they of course will represent in Davos, but they also have to represent the larger group.
Okay, that's good. Get the feet working. On this second day, all inhibitions had disappeared as the young people prepared for one of the sessions. It's all about developing the skills they already have and learning to challenge each other's ideas.
As if you've got your air down here. You don't actually have air here, but it's as if...
One young woman from South Africa was at the first event last year.
And absorb views from other people.
The first time I got to meet young people from literally all over the world who had the same passion and the same ideas as I did. So it was an eye-opening experience to see that there are people who think the same way all over the world. So I'm not alone. So there are people that I can network with and work with.
And as they gathered in groups to work out presentations, a 16-year-old from war-torn Baghdad told us what the gathering meant to her. She wants to be a professional pianist.
It's the best experience I've ever been. I've never known so many people from different places all over the world. And I've found so many things about them that I cannot Google on the internet or watch on the news. It's absolutely fascinating.
If you're chosen to go to Davos, do you know what you want to be talking about when you get there?
Absolutely. There are many issues that are affecting young people in this world, and this is a great opportunity for all of us to raise our voices, especially in the countries like I'm living in Iraq, and we don't have many youth who can raise their voices and talk about their issues. So this is absolutely a wonderful way to talk about it.
At these sessions, they're working out original presentations of issues they might want world leaders to address. They wanted to convey their enthusiasm about this week of intensive seminars and what they would argue for if among the chosen 6 for Davos.
We share the same core, but we have different experiences and different perspectives which complement each other and provide a better improvement of understanding.
It's one of the greatest experiences of my life. I want to thank all the organizers for giving me this opportunity. It's just great.
People in Davos, watch out. I mean, there's people here with so many ideas. We're going to challenge them, and it's going to be hard for them.
The presentations were a stunning example of what can be achieved with a group of committed young people, even in 40 minutes. The British Council has been ensuring that the 6 young people who will be chosen by their own group to go to Davos will be equipped to make their presence felt by the force of argument and discussion. But they will also go home with their capacity for leadership writ large.